10 drinks that lower glucose while managing diabetes. Being aware of your food and drink decisions is significant. Monitoring how much carbs you consume and what they could mean for your glucose levels is fundamental. The American Diabetes Affiliation suggests picking drinks that are either low in calories or calorie allowed to forestall glucose spikes. This will assist you with dealing with your condition, stay away from terrible side effects, and keep a solid weight. It's memorable essential that even low-sugar choices, like vegetable juice, ought to just be drunk with some restraint. Decreased fat dairy likewise contains lactose, a normally happening milk sugar, so it ought to be remembered for your everyday carb recompense. It's important that dairy choices are not viewed as low-sugar drinks. Look at this video for 10 diabetes-accommodating beverage choices. Number 1. Fenugreek seed water. Fenugreek seeds are a viable regular solution for controlling sort 2 diabetes. Research has shown that drenching 10 grams of fenugreek seeds in steaming hot water and drinking it day to day can bring down glucose levels. The seeds contain fiber that eases back processing and directs the ingestion of starches and sugar. Further, fenugreek water works on the body's use of sugar. It has likewise been found to further develop lipid profiles by decreasing all-out cholesterol and fatty oil levels. Fenugreek seeds are for the most part protected, yet a few people might encounter incidental effects like gastrointestinal issues, unfavorably susceptible responses, and potential hypoglycemia risk. It's essential to talk with a medical service proficient in the event that you are taking drugs or have explicit ailments. Number 2. Cinnamon tea. Cinnamon helps control diabetes by setting off insulin movement and diminishing oxidative pressure. Studies have shown its adequacy in bringing down glucose levels in type 2 diabetes. To make cinnamon tea, add a portion of a teaspoon of cinnamon powder to warm water and drink it day to day. While cinnamon is viewed as safe for the vast majority when consumed in moderate sums, it's essential to know about likely after effects. Consuming a lot of cinnamon or involving cinnamon supplements for a lengthy period might prompt liver harm because of the presence of a compound called coumarin. Coumarin levels shift contingent upon the kind of cinnamon utilized. While picking cinnamon for utilization, it is prescribed to settle on Ceylon cinnamon as opposed to cassia cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon has lower levels of coumarin than cassia cinnamon, settling on it a more secure decision. Number 3. Dark espresso. A few examinations have connected dark espresso as polyphenol to a diminished gamble of type 2 diabetes. Polyphenol assist with directing glucose by decreasing starch ingestion and further developing glucose take-up into cells. Drinking just dark espresso is vital to completely encounter its settling impacts. Added sugars, enhanced syrups, and milk can disrupt these advantages. Nonetheless, individual reactions to espresso might fluctuate, and control is encouraged. A few people might encounter unfavorable impacts, for example, expanded pulse, jumpiness, uneasiness, or disturbed rest designs because of the caffeine content in espresso. It might likewise have a diuretic impact, prompting expanded pee creation. Arabica espresso beans are for the most part viewed as a better caliber, offering a smoother and less acidic flavor than Robusta espresso beans. Likewise, Arabica espresso will in general have lower caffeine content than Robusta espresso, making it an ideal choice for people more delicate to caffeine. Number 4. Green tea. Green tea, likewise rich in polyphenol, can bring down the gamble of type 2 diabetes when consumed routinely. Drinking around 6 cups of green tea day to day might be expected to notice these advantages. Matcha, a powdered type of green tea, contains more polyphenol. Green tea mixtures can lessen irritation, stress chemicals, and insulin opposition. Unsweetened chilled green tea can give hydration without spiking glucose. Green tea is for the most part protected, yet a few people might encounter secondary effects, for example, caffeine responsiveness, stomach upset, and obstruction with iron ingestion. Green tea can connect with specific meds. In this way, conference with a medical service proficient is significant. Pick an excellent natural entire leaf green tea for better flavor and more prominent advantages. Number 5. Ginger tea. ginger tea contains ginger rolls, which assist with directing fasting glucose levels and further develop insulin responsiveness. It can support glycemic control and forestall steady high sugar levels. Studies showed that individuals who drank ginger tea, unsweetened green tea, or cinnamon tea instead of plain water in the wake of eating refined white flour bread experienced less glucose spikes. Another investigation discovered that ginger supplementation diminished fasting glucose levels and further developed long-haul glucose control in people with diabetes. While it is typically protected to drink ginger tea, certain individuals might encounter stomach-related uneasiness or hypersensitive responses. It might likewise cooperate with specific meds, so interview with a medical care proficient is encouraged. Ginger tea ought to be essential for an exhaustive diabetes, the board plan. Number 6. Green smoothies. Green smoothies are a helpful and powerful means to increase fiber and supplement consumption while keeping up with legitimate hydration. Coordinating green vegetables like spinach, kale, or celery into your smoothie can altogether improve your dietary admission of imperative nutrients, minerals, and cell reinforcements. Counting a wellspring of protein powder in your smoothie can additionally further develop satiety and backing muscle well-being. Planning green smoothies at home utilizing new fixings is prescribed to guarantee most extreme healthy benefit. While green smoothies are by and large viewed as solid, it's vital to know about specific mixtures that might antagonistically affect a few people. Oxalates, found in green verdant vegetables like spinach and kale, can add to the arrangement of kidney stones in defenseless people when consumed in high sums. At the point when consumed in enormous amounts, goitrogens in specific green vegetables, like kale and broccoli, can slow down thyroid capability. Be that as it may, cooking or delicately steaming these vegetables can assist with diminishing their belongings. In the event that you have explicit worries, talking with medical services experts can give customized direction in view of your novel requirements. Number 7. Fermented tea, a matured drink produced using dark or green tea, is wealthy in probiotics that can further develop glucose control in individuals with type 2 diabetes. Probiotics in fermented tea upgrade insulin responsiveness and diminish insulin opposition, supporting glycemic control. A 1-cup serving of fermented tea regularly contains around 7 grams of carbs, making it reasonable for low-carb slims down. Fermented tea is for the most part protected and gainful, yet taking into account a couple of precautions is significant. The normal corrosiveness of fermented tea might present issues for people with touchy stomachs or stomach-related conditions. Follow measures of liquor can be available because of maturation, so alert is instructed for those with a set of experiences regarding liquor abuse, pregnancy, or dietary limitations on liquor utilization. Enhanced assortments might contain added sugars or sugars, so choosing unsweetened or low-sugar choices is suggested. Number 8. Grain water. Grain water is wealthy in insoluble fiber, making it gainful for balancing out blood glucose levels in individuals with diabetes. The high fiber content eases back processing, controlling carb and retention to forestall glucose spikes. Studies show that grain utilization improves glycemic control in diabetes. To make grain water, flush half cup of grains and absorb them water for 4 to 6 hours. From that point onward, cook the grain in water for 30 minutes until it turns out to be delicate. Take out the grains and let the combination cool. While polishing off grain water, practicing caution is significant. Be aware of any sensitivities or aversions to grain or gluten. Progressively increment fiber admission and guarantee satisfactory hydration to keep away from stomach-related inconvenience. Number 9. Lemon water. There are a couple of potential advantages related with lemon water while overseeing diabetes. It has been found to dial back the transformation of carbs to sugar, bringing about a lower spike in glucose levels. Lemons are delegated superfoods by the American Diabetes Relationship because of their fiber and L-ascorbic acid substance. They have a low glycemic record and can postpone glucose spikes. The polyphenol in lemons might increment insulin awareness and have cell reinforcement properties. Nonetheless, lemons are not viewed as an independent solution for diabetes and ought to be integrated into a far-reaching board plan. Talking with medical care experts is exhorted for customized direction. Number 10. Apple juice vinegar. The connection between apple juice vinegar and glucose the board has been investigated in little examinations, yielding blended results. A few examinations in rodents have shown possible advantages in bringing down LDL and A1C levels, yet more human exploration is required. Restricted research recommends that polishing off apple juice vinegar weakened in water might assist with diminishing glucose after feasts. A meta-investigation of concentrates on type 2 diabetes recommends that apple juice vinegar might help fasting glucose and HbA1c levels. Natural, unfiltered, and crude apple juice vinegar with the mother culture is suggested for possible advantages. Be that as it may, practicing caution is significant. People with kidney issues or ulcers ought to stay away from apple juice vinegar. Likewise, exorbitant admission can diminish potassium levels and tooth finish disintegration. Talking with a medical care proficient is exhorted prior to attempting apple juice vinegar. All in all, it is vital to take note of that while these cures can supplement a diabetes the executive's plan, they shouldn't supplant clinical counsel or endorsed medicines. In this way, it's vital to talk with a medical service proficient prior to integrating new cures into your daily schedule. Assuming you found this data supportive, remember to like and share this video. In the event that you're keen on getting familiar with diabetes, the board and related points, buy into our feed so you never miss an update. Much thanks to you for watching, and we'll see you in the following video.